When I started playing Planetside 2 about 2 years ago, my intention was at first only to make a video about the game and that would be it. Man, I was wrong. I continued to play and also made more videos here on my channel about this pretty amazing big battle sci-fi shooter. But even so, I was still relying on a few more games in addition to Planetside 2 when it comes to content creation on my channel. But with time, I played some of these titles less and less, so when I'm posting this video today, I do realize that Planetside 2 has become much more than just a game that I casually look into now and then. Think about it as a pyramid, where the base is the biggest part and also the foundation of it all. I would then say that Planetside 2 at the moment is that pyramid base when it comes to my gaming, and the smaller segments above is different games that I come across mostly for the sake of making a video or two on my channel. By admitting that, I started to think what would happen if Planetside 2 died. Meaning disappeared or became sunset by the developers for some reason. I mean, I've seen that happening with other games here on YouTube due to all the years I've been making content. Not good, if you ask me, since I've always feel ready to go and most of the time also have really good time still when playing Planetside 2. From an FPS content creator perspective, it wouldn't be a disaster though, since I do have a diverse channel, meaning playing and covering multiple games, both new and old ones. But from an emotional perspective, it would be sad or bad, since again, Planetside 2 has indeed become a to-go-to game for me. And I'm curious to hear your thoughts here, especially if you are playing Planetside 2 yourself. How would it be for you if Planetside 2 didn't exist any longer? Planetside is, by the way, celebrating its 20th anniversary, 2 decades of Planetside gaming, since the first game was released in May 20, 2003, and in November 20, 2012, Planetside 2 was released, so there's quite some history here, and I know that some of you guys was there already from the start. I can only imagine how it was, for example, in 2012 and the years that followed when it comes to playing Planetside 2 in its prime time, you might say, at least if we think about all the players in all these servers at once. If I could turn back time, I would have liked to experience that, but at that point of time, I was into other games. But even if you join in late to the party, you might say, meaning starting to play Planetside 2 now in 2023, you can still look forward to a lot of enjoyable hours of gaming if you're into this style of a game. In one of my Planetside 2 videos from last year, I talked about the possibility of getting a new Planetside 2 experience, meaning a Planetside 3 game. Because these plans do exist, or at least they did, before they took the decision to put it all on ice due to another project or projects that they're working on. So, is my thought or concern somewhat righteous when it comes to the fear of Planetside 2 not getting any support all of a sudden? Well, not really, to be honest, since the game is alive and doing pretty well still. Some people might say that it's dying a slow death due to less players over the years, but I believe that happens to most older games, with a few exceptions. But Planetside 2 has a stable community, from my perspective at least, and a player base that keeps on playing their favorite game. Will there ever be an increase of players again in Planetside 2 like the old days? I don't think so, unless some really spectacular things comes around, like a remake of Planetside 2, if that's even possible. Or, as said earlier, a completely new game, meaning a Planetside 3 game. I mean, imagine that with some Unreal Engine 5 graphics. I know graphics aren't everything, and I'm also one of the guys that prioritizes gameplay experience, and that has to be said, over graphics at the end of the day. Talking about performance, by the way, is it just me that have been suffering a bit when it comes to worse performance compared to how it was some months ago in Planetside 2 due to some recent updates? Because I have had frame drops that I didn't get or see a couple of months ago when I was playing. I hope they're able to fix this, and let me know in the comments if you have been experiencing the same thing. With that said, I'm looking forward to continue my Planetside 2 journey and adventure, and I do hope the game will continue to thrive and do well, as much as it's possible for a game that now has been out for 11 years, in November this year. And as always, make sure to fill in the comments when it comes to your Planetside 2 experiences as well. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoy Planetside 2 and also FPS gaming overall, consider to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you soon in another video. So have a great day, my friends. Bye bye.